It is okay to ask the place that you're giving your personal information what they do to help protect it. And let me tell you a story right now. I just registered my child for kindergarten, insert mom tier. They grow up so fast. But here's the deal. I have never given my daughter's birth certificate anywhere. And I was feeling anxious about it because I'm starting her digital footprint that I think about every time I have to give out her name and other identifying information, knowing that potentially is a place that could misuse that information or have a breach or something of that matter. And so I asked, and this is okay for you to do too, ask the question. I went to the registration and I said, hey, I would love to understand the process that you do to help protect the personal information that I'm about to give you for my child. And they said, well, here's the process. We upload it to this portal. Here's who has access to it. And I said, okay, but the document that you're taking a scan of, where does that go? Where does the copy go? And they said, well, we have this folder here that sits on my desk. After all the kindergartners are registered, we then shred this document. And I said, okay, so that folder that sits right there on your desk that essentially anybody who comes into this office can have access to. And she looked at me and I looked at her, all very kind and cordial. And she goes, how about this? And this is where I empower you. You find another solution. You know what our solution was? She took the copy, she scanned it into the system she needed to, and then she handed me back the copy. I was okay with that. I was more okay than it sitting on a desk for a month with anybody who has access to that office to then have access to potentially my kid's birth certificate. So here is, whether it's your information, your kid's information, it is okay. It's okay. Push back. Do it respectfully. You're just asking questions. You're trying to understand where your information is going and how it's being protected. It's your information. You can do that. And in this case, it was successful. Here's my message, and stay cyber safe.